have sound now.
Hola.
I hope we have sound now. Sound now. We were just doing some checks and the thing didn't transfer over, and
I see the sound bar going like this back and forth with our big mouths flapping.
Well, I think it's working. But everybody, welcome to Sunday Funday with Cruising with Wheels. Kevin and Frank.
Sunday Funday, happy days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, another day. I don't remember the words. Who wants to go on a cruise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
So let's start out by welcoming everyone to the chat. I see that we have the Moy Elm.
That's right. First in the room.
First in the room today. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, 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 and welcome.
Hi to Joan Gillen. Hi, Joni.
I'm glad you're excited. I want to welcome all the way from Minnesota, Katrina Rollins.
Hi, M. Stewart. That will be Marla.
Welcome, Cruising with Wheels. Oh my God, I know them.
Are they in the room?
I also see that Karen Carter is here, or also known as It's Cruising Karen. She is a moderator, and you will know that because she is in blue with a little wrench to help us out today. And another moderator that we like to thank today is Katie, the Connected Cruiser.
Katie, with her wrench. Boing, boing, boing.
Hello and welcome to John Carlo.
Hi, Kelly Deneen. Welcome.
I see El Rondo.
I'm telling you, the fix is always in.
You got to say it last time.
Hey, Jimmy C. How you doing? Welcome. Long time no see to you, too.
Hello.
Where you been?
Hello and welcome to Mary LaFontaine. And I hope that Papa Mike is with you, too.
Hi to, Turquoise Davis.
Turquoise Davis.
Another one. Long time no see.
In the house
Good
today.
to see you again.
Hello and welcome to Pamela Butler. So glad that you could join us.
Hi, Scott McNeil. Welcome.
And we would like to say welcome to Lotta
Lachey.
And thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, we love you.
Thank you.
Who else is here today?
Well, let's see. We have Douglas Famey. He is here in the room.
And I also see Doug West. Hello and
Dougie.
welcome. He has one more week until he's on that Mardi Gras.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. The final week countdown.
I believe you are on the Mardi Gras with my customer, Sheila.
Oh my God, check her out. Find Sheila. Ms. M, welcome Ms. M.
All the way from Vancouver. And we have to say hello to Chris and Joan's Travel.
It's Chris.
And Joan.
Well, yes, she's everywhere. Hey, David Webb, I did see your comment in Cruise Chat. Yes.
And it is confirmed that Mike is watching football today. Isn't that great?
It is. So that is exciting.
We want to remind all of our cruisers, if they haven't already checked out Cruise Chat, they should. It's on Facebook. They simply have to click to join, type in Cruise Chat, or use the link in the description below. It is a great community where thousands of cruisers come together to help each other out or ask questions or post pictures from their cruise.
We're getting like close to 100 new Cruise Chat members a week.
No way.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we are in the thousands and thousands and thousands.
Check it out.
Oh, if only our YouTube channel was getting that many.
We also want everybody to email us their questions, comments, ideas for videos. We're working on our schedule. We're working into November right now. So our email address is
Cruising with Wheels ep74@gmail.com.
We want to remind everybody that they can use that same email address if they want to send us a Super Cruiser picture. Super Cruisers are featured at the end of our regular Thursday videos. We simply need a photo of you on your cruise, whether it be out in port or on the ship. Please include the first names of those pictured as well as the ship you were cruising on. I know that there was a lot of talking about with our last Super Cruiser, which was Katie the Connected Cruiser.
She was adorable
Adore.
in that outfit.
She was at Sir Richard Branson's birthday party
Yes.
on the cruise ship. And
He was at the top of the mountain.
He was at the top of the mountain.
Looking down to all that was his. And there was Katie.
I would
Looking
like
adorable.
to say hello and welcome to Trisha Murphy.
Yes.
Hello, hello, hello.
And I want to say that Douglas said I get a gold star because I said his name correctly.
Where's that? Oh, Douglas.
So
Famey.
there. Wait, hold on.
Famey.
Yes. But I got to say it.
We'd also like to welcome another moderator,
Hey,
Wendy.
Wendy.
Hi.
Hey, Wendy.
Hope Joey's with you. Tell him we said hello and send our love. And welcome to Sandy.
Sandy
Homan.
Homan. Hey, Sandy.
Sandy!
This is so exciting.
When Sandy comes in, when I do Sandy's hair, not Sandy Homan, but when Sandy comes in, I always go, look at me, I'm Sandra D. David Webb said around this time yesterday, he was paying his respects to Her Majesty the Queen. 15 hours, but was my pleasure to do it, and we know the British do queuing up
they
like
do.
no one else.
They certainly do. They know how to queue up properly with good manners. We had the absolute pleasure and our 2006 Mediterranean cruise to have 5 wonderful British ladies at our dinner table.
Unfortunately,
we met the first,
none of them were the Queen.
No, we met the first night of dinner and spent the remaining 2 weeks with them in port and traveling around with them and playing cards and meeting up for drinks, and dinner was great, and they made it the best trip ever. So yeah.
From us at Cruising with Wheels, we would like to wish deepest condolences to everybody in the realm,
The Commonwealth,
and wish you great luck with King Charles.
We will be watching tomorrow.
What number is he now?
3.
The 3,
Charles
right?
III.
Charles
Yes.
III.
Yes, we'll be watching
will be-
the event tomorrow.
We will be.
Here in the United States, here in Eastern Standard Time. It is 5 a.m. it starts, but by that time it is 10 a.m.
I'll be up.
London time. Yeah,
I'll be
I know
up.
you'll be up.
I was up this morning
I
at 3
know.
o'clock. I've had lots of cups of coffee, if you can't already tell.
Oh my God.
I want to
Hey,
welcome...
say hi to Bobby.
Yes, Bobby Ocean Cruises. And we hope that you can give hugs and kisses to Ichi for us. We love her to death. Who else? Is Scott McNeil? Did you say
I did
hello
say hi to Scott,
Scotty?
yes.
And
Oh, there's Jamie B.
Jamie B in the house.
Jamie B with his blue wrench popping in the house.
We love our little UK friends, Jamie, and give our love to Gavin James. But why don't we get right into the meat and potatoes, as we call it, in cruise news. The first thing we have to talk about today is what, Frank?
It is the most important event in the cruising industry. It is one of the most devastating for some cruisers.
I know,
David.
the Dave and Darlene that are regular cruisers with us. I work with Darlene. Her husband is absolutely devastated.
I don't. I think I may have to
Devastated.
hold your hand on this one.
Ooh, your hands
I know.
are cold.
It's quite disturbing. Norwegian Cruise Line has made the switch from Pepsi to Coca-Cola. It's happened. Yep. Norwegian Cruise Line ships will now be serving Coca-Cola soft drink products, including Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and more. Now, the changeover will likely include different options, not only for the soft drinks, but also for bottled water, because typically they are supplied by the soda company. And, you know, most people know that Pepsi-Cola did the Aquafina water, while Coca-Cola did the Dasani. Teas and sports drink available on board Norwegian ships may also change as the soda options are switched out.
Interesting.
Was a topic of conversation everywhere.
It's crazy. And I know that people love their soda and they love the specific brand.
They are two different camps. Yeah.
I'm of the camp of they all kind of taste the same.
I am of the camp I don't drink soda. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Next up is Royal Caribbean Group, and they will begin to use SpaceX Starlink in the industry first to provide high-speed internet on board its entire fleet of ship. Now, RCCL's excuse me, I sneezed.
You mean Royal Caribbean's implementation will make the group the first in the cruise industry to adopt a high-speed, low-latency connectivity for better onboard experiences for guests and crew. And I know that a lot of cruisers are going to like this, because that is one of the biggest complaints, is internet connectivity. Is it spotty? Is this ship good? Is this ship bad? But boy, Royal Caribbean, again, I want to say again, is stepping up and stepping forward to the future, and in a lot of innovations.
Now, the innovative broadband internet service will be installed on all the Royal Caribbean international ships, all the Celebrity cruise ships, and the Silver Seas cruise ships, along with any and all new vessels from each of the brands. And deployment of the Starlink technology across the fleet will begin, guess when?
Well, it's going to be ending when you get to like
immediately. Once the installation
first quarter,
done.
which, you know, January, February, March 2023, that's first quarter. So yeah, they're going to finish it by then, and it is exciting. It's exciting news.
Right.
I'm excited when innovation rears its wonderful head in the cruise industry.
Now, the next news story that we have kind of disheartens me a little bit.
Well, you know.
Well,
I can't help that.
I love Italy.
Yeah.
I just love it to death, and I really want to get back there again. And I've been looking at cruises that actually stop at this port.
Like
city.
Right there.
Like right there. And it's very, very, very irritating to me that this is happening. But in Venice, Italy, tourists visiting will, why doesn't this thing work? Tourists visiting will have to pay to get in to the famously over-touristed city. And it becomes the first to introduce an entrance fee.
Yeah.
Starting in January 16th of 2023, day trippers to Venice must pay a ticket to enter. They must purchase a ticket to enter, costing anything between €3 on quiet days and €10 on busy days. The launch date for the entry system was announced by Venice's Counselor for Tourism, Simone
Venturini. It's a wonderful Italian name. It's going to help the city tackle its over-tourism problem. That also has been a topic of discussion.
But I think it's disgusting.
It's been a long-standing problem in Venice because they just, it's everything in Europe is existing. You know, over here in America,
existing structures.
Over here in America, a lot of places, we build things. 5, 10 years, we tear them down, we rebuild. Not over in Europe. In Europe, everything is repurposed. Well, it is existing for sometimes centuries and centuries. And
it's actually a medieval city.
Yeah, and so you've got like 30 million visitors coming into Venice like in one day, in the whole 2019, most of them coming in visiting in one day.
And that
So,
infrastructure of the city
can't handle.
just cannot handle
Yeah,
it.
and so to preserve the integrity of the city, you got to do what you got to do. And next, some disheartening news. You probably have all seen it. Hurricane Fiona. Hurricane Fiona is hitting the Caribbean. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. And then when it passes through, it's going to swing north, and it's headed for Bermuda. Please let it go out further into the Atlantic.
I agree.
And pray that it bypasses Bermuda. But there's a lot, these weather incidents around the world are becoming very tragic. I think you've also read Pakistan. 1/3 of the entire country of Pakistan is underwater. Imagine 1/3 of the population living, somewhere else, no food, no water, escaping the water and the floods. And we've got things going here in Alaska, where you got this big,
Right.
once-in-a-lifetime storm, this extratropical cyclone that was blasting the western coast of Alaska. It hit Friday night and threatened to top out 18 feet. Storm surging and gusts up to 90 miles an hour. I mean, they haven't seen this in over 50 years. Hello, people, climate change. It's not just bad weather. We are impacting the world we live in, and it is long overdue to save it.
And that does it for cruise news. And I want to take a moment and ask everybody in the room to do us a favor and click that like button. It helps us out. I notice.
Like this.
I notice we have 52 in the room currently and only 17 likes. So please, please, please like this live stream. I'd like to welcome to the chat Lynn Billadoo.
That's right. I want to say hi to Ninja Puppy. Hey, Ninja.
Ninja. Code for Life is
greeting from the Ruby
also here.
Princess.
All the way from the Ruby Princess.
It is exciting.
Where are you
Yes,
right now?
Right now, we're on board. Where are you?
Where are you?
We need a report.
And do you have a cocktail?
Yes.
And do you have a nibbly bit?
Yeah. Yes. I want to say hi to Leslie Hagerman. Hi, Leslie. I know you, along with David, are upset about the Pepsi.
Annie Steiner is here as well.
Oh, us. Hey, Annie, how are you?
So good to see you.
Oh, you just flew by. Kathy Mills. Hey, Kathy. Kathy says she's going in the fall of 2024. A small fee will not discourage her. You are right on that, because if I am there, I will pay whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if we booked a cruise,
yeah.
I would pay. I would pay, although it's really irritating. Could you imagine if we had people visiting us in Rochester and they had to pay to get into the town?
They'd be like, nickel and dime, nickel and dime.
I want to welcome to the chat Gavin Till. He is also a moderator.
That's right.
From the UK. Mwah, love you. Can't wait to see you.
Hi, Charlotte Pearson. How are you? Welcome.
We have to say to Ninja Puppy, drop the mic, drop the mic. But we have to say, thank you for all the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for all the super chat, and we love you. I love those little super stickers.
I know.
They're so
cute. I know. Oh my God.
Miss M would like to know, does anyone know if Hal still has afternoon tea and happy hour between 4 and 5 p.m.? I'm not sure about happy hour between 4 and 5, but they do indeed still have high tea.
Yeah. Did we say hi to Kirsten?
Kirsten Askew?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see her.
I did.
Hi,
Kirsten. Welcome.
Welcome.
I want to do the wave.
Keys shaking.
Hey, Keith.
All the way.
They're on our way back to
they're
Fort
on their
Myers, on our way back to Florida. Driving through Michigan now. Yes, he says, I want the Pepsi back.
They're bringing Pepsi back.
It's going to be, when the switch happens, they get on the ship. I kind of feel sorry for the crew, because the crew is just gonna hear about it, because I just know that every other word is gonna be, well, sure, if you hadn't gotten rid of the Pepsi.
Exactly. I would like to welcome Ziara Ramos.
Hey, Ziara.
It's so good to see you.
It's okay. Better late than never.
Wendy Hyde, our moderator, is alerting everybody that she will have her group cruise paid off this week.
Yes, Wendy has been so diligent.
Now, Keith and Cheryl already are paid.
I know.
There are a few people that are already paid. I'm very excited.
It is, because final payment is October 20.
I don't know. It's in October. It's like the middle of October.
Yeah, 26. I think we established.
And it's so irritating that there's different dates floating around.
But
I just kind of told everybody, pay by October 15th.
know.
Please, please, please. I keep harping on Darlene.
I know. Ay.
For shame, Darlene.
Oh boy. Katie the Connected Cruiser, my Carnival cruise, I watched a lady have a full-on hissy as there was no Sierra Mist. It was ridiculous. Oh my God, Katie, did you film it? That's the big question.
No.
Don't just watch, film it.
And I find that when you start to film, people behave much better. You find that?
Darn it.
I know.
See, Karen says I was right. Thank you, Karen. October 26th.
Well,
wait, hold on.
But some people
I
said
know. Theirs are a little different.
October, earlier October, and some people said November 4th.
You're right. I know.
I was like, come on.
Go with the earliest date.
I know, that's my next adventure.
Oh, boy. I know. You see a lot of crazy stuff on the ships. In the news this morning, they were talking about possibly using cruise ships to house the migrants, which are coming into the country here.
And that happens often, not often.
And I think it's because they a lot of information and a whole learning experience came out of the pandemic, where cruise ships were used for other things other than cruising. And it's a good way to house people, transport a large group of people around here, there, and everywhere. So, yeah, whatever you got to do.
City.
It is, and it's a lot of things. It has it has food, restaurants available, cabins,
bathrooms.
Yeah, I mean,
showers.
So, cruise ships that aren't being utilized or whatever, let the government dish out some money to these cruise lines and use these ships. Do what you got to do.
And NCL has been great with that. They have done that.
Right.
They did it with the sun.
Yeah.
They did it with the sky. They did like a hurricane relief the last time.
Right. Royal, I think, was one of the first ones to step up for the pandemic. When that hit. So yeah, you know what? It's because and it saddens that when things happened like the pandemic and whatever illnesses, cruise industry gets blamed.
Right.
And yet, they seem to be among some of the top organizations
that contribute
to
humanity efforts.
Yeah, exactly. Especially sending ships to devastated islands, Haiti, hurricane. Yeah, I mean.
Now, Doug West said, please
them.
no more fighting on board. And Ninja Puppy
was
able to get a free cruise from Celebrity for a veranda room.
Nice.
Very nice.
Do tell.
Now, Ziara Ramos says, how about can we not jump off the boats after arguments? Right. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, it was at the... So the woman had a fight with another cruiser, and when they called security and they tried to escort her, she ripped away from them and leapt off the 11th deck or whatever it was into the sea and was never found again.
Right.
I mean,
now Lotta Lachey,
it was just a fight.
Lotta Lachey says it just seems to baffle me because a lot of the money they use to upkeep those old buildings and churches and castles comes from tourism.
Oh, absolutely.
What will happen when there is no more tourism? Because people aren't going because they have to pay.
I think I
think if you're over there and you've gone that far, you're going to pay what you're going to pay.
That's the thing. Because you look at it, it's like, Oh, come on, €3 on a quiet day, 10. Who cares? I got a €10 bill up in my jewelry box from when I was in Europe. We'll use that.
Well, that'll be good for you.
Yeah. So it's not a lot of money, and I was kind of surprised that that's all it was. But yeah, if you're coming over and you're like, how much to get in? Oh, open your wallet. Let the mauves out. Oh wait, that would be me.
I just wonder where they're selling these tickets and who is getting the money.
How they're controlling the flow into and out of the city. That's what
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
That's curious to me.
Yeah.
And will we see this as an option on the ships? As an excursion. Buy your ticket for Venice.
Yeah, right.
Will you have to pay extra if you've purchased an excursion?
Right.
Right.
And it's in the city.
Right.
Right.
So we're going to be watching that.
Yeah. It brings up a lot of questions. Now, Karen at Cruising Karen says, more recent jumper was a crew member who got into a fight with his SO.
No, I did not see that.
I did not see or hear that either. That's a crew member jumped over. Wow.
Crazy.
Was it a
crazy.
lover spat?
Get out of here.
Well, I want to know. I might have to write about it.
I
I'm
want
going to Google it.
I want to say hello and welcome to Midwest Katie.
Hey,
Mwah.
Katie. Another Katie. Welcome.
Kate is in the house.
Yeah,
Katie's in
it's
the house.
it's a good day here in Rochester. It's close to 80 degrees.
It's all right.
Sunny, blue skies. We had that yesterday. We have it today. Tomorrow, it's going to go back into the low 70s. So we are here in Rochester, and I'm sure a lot of places, as it fluctuates, fewer warm days, more cooler, and then I know it's going to hit where it's going to be constant, like 60. You're going to go into eating hibernation mode.
Oh, I'm starving.
Because you've already
right now.
started that.
Right now, I'm starving.
I'm starving. It's, and I know what's going to happen.
I'm going to get fat again.
It's like the body knows it hits Labor Day, and after that it goes into, bear hibernation mode where it's, can't stop eating. It's awful, but I don't feel that. You feel that way. I don't. Thank the good Lord.
Hello and welcome, Allison. Allison said that I look quite tanned.
Yeah.
It might be because I've been doing a lot of walking, or I've been trying to. Every day after dinner.
Yeah, now Kevin went to the doctor last Wednesday, his official 6-month checkup, and those on Facebook saw that he was officially recorded as losing 12.8 pounds.
Yay!
So that's good. I can tell you that I'm able to get into my size 38 jeans.
Yes.
Yeah, so normally, now remember, before I got sick, I was like a 34 waist. Every time you get promoted, it's more promotion and it's more desk work. It's more desk work and office. Then it gets to the 36 waist. So when I got sick, I was like 36. How fat was I I was a 54-inch waist when we got married. Yeah, 54. And then I lost the 100 pounds. And I got back down to 36, and then you manage just to creep up, and I put on like 20, 30 pounds, which is easy to do, and I fluctuate and I try to keep control, but I can't eat anymore. I just can't do it. I can't even eat a full sandwich. It's just too much. And so yeah, I'm in my 38 pants. Mm-hmm. Aren't you excited?
I'm going to go look for the iron when we're done with the live stream because Frank broke the iron.
I didn't. The iron broke itself.
And while I'm
devastated.
While I'm there, I'm going to look for new jeans or new pants because...
So you don't look like a homeless man?
Everybody keeps saying that. And
Kevin walking around with his baggy jeans.
When I was running through the mall trying to find...
Did your pants fall down?
Yes, they were falling down, and I have my belt on as tight as it can go.
Oh, my God.
But I digress. Chris and Joan Travels are in
they
the
just got out their heat wave. Oh, and fire evacuations. Evacuations. Oh, my goodness. Strawberry lemonade
Bleh.
is my new flavor now.
Bleh.
I've given up on fruit punch.
I'll keep my raspberry. Sandy Homan said, Frank, did you lose your smell and taste with the COVID?
Well,
and did they return?
I don't remember losing my smell. Taste, generally 2 months of, definitely lost my taste for food and eating.
Yes, but you could still taste things.
I could, but I certainly did not want to eat. I didn't care to eat. I just wanted to lie in bed and just sleep. That's all I did. I just slept, and slept.
We have to give snaps to Wendy and Joey Hyde. Wendy has lost 40 pounds. And Joey has lost 30 in preparation of our group cruise.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell them about the group cruise?
Oh, the group cruise. Well, let's see. What can I say about it?
Very, very limited space still available.
Yeah, we had a couple of more people sign up.
Yep.
So that's exciting. But we consider it the best of the Caribbean because it does a little bit of the East Caribbean, West Caribbean, a little Southern Caribbean.
It's on the beautiful NCL Gem, and we are going in March of 2023. If you want to know specifics.
It's out of the Port of New York.
If you want to know specifics, you can email us at our email address if you haven't already. It is on the screen right now, and we will be visiting.
Now, we leave out of the Port of New York. We have 2 days at sea. Then we go to Grand Turks and Caicos.
San Juan, Puerto Rico.
St. John's, Antigua.
Phillipsburg, St. Martin.
Tortola, British Virgin Islands.
Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic.
2 days at sea.
And then we end in New York City.
Yes.
Most of us are going the day before,
Right.
and we're all kind of staying at the same hotel. I will say that if you want to get in with the group cruise, there are some great perks. They're on the screen right now. Group cruisers will receive all 4 of what you see. That would be a beverage package, a specialty dining package, Wi-Fi package, and short excursion credits in every port. You'll receive all 4 plus the bonus $100 onboard credit. If you choose an ocean view or above, interior cabins get to select 2 from the list, but will still receive the bonus credit. Now, I encourage myself to push the right button so that our little fat faces come up. But anyways, I encourage anybody who's interested to get the information from us and book it.
Yes, book it.
Book it, book it, book
Because
it.
it really is it's a 12-day, 11-night cruise.
Now, those are just the perks that were negotiated with NCL at the time when we
We booked
it
2 years ago.
because now they don't give as many meals, specialty meals out. So that's a big perk.
Right.
And if there are any current promotions that NCL is running right now, for example, we got in on the buy one, get one free airfare deal that they were offering.
First time.
You will also receive those. You cannot book it directly through the cruise line. You have to book it through our agent. So please, please, please.
Yes.
Email us if you
us,
would like the
and Kevin will
information.
send you
Well, don't blame me.
his email back, and it gives you step-by-step instructions of exactly how to book it, who to call, the phone number, and everything you need to know. Because if you book it on your own from home, you call into NCL directly, or you go online directly, and you do not go through our agent's group cruise department, you will not be part of the group cruise.
Karen says, wow, all my friends are walking and losing weight. I need to get off my ass. Girl, you look good.
You do look good.
Okay?
Karen.
So you just need to shut your mouth.
And I'm not walking, so. I just can't eat. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do on this group cruise for all this time, because I just literally have no desire. And it's like my stomach is the size of an egg now.
Oh, well, you weren't explaining yourself. You have no desire to eat.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I have no desire to eat. It's like...
That's okay, honey. You know what we're going to do? I already thought about this. When we go to Cagney's, you can order the pork belly appetizer and give it to me. You can order the dessert and give it to me.
I know, because if I order, we have all these specialty restaurants free to go to because of the perks that were offered through cruises.com, who is our agent at booking this, as well as for our status with NCL to get more. And so we have all these free specialty dinners. I'm like, 1 bite, 2 bite. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
We have to pace yourself.
Pacing, that's it. I'm done. That's as far as I can go. So yeah, I'll be sitting there going, anybody want my T-bone? T-bone steak?
Miss M said that as soon as she retires, she wants to join us on one of our group cruises.
Oh, good.
You know, I am considering for 2024, I started to look.
Okay.
And I'm very attracted to Holland America and Celebrity at this time.
Oh, okay.
So I have to see what we can work out with them. But Holland has 2 prices. One is just the base cruise, and then the next is the cruise with a drinks package. And there wasn't that much more.
Right.
And I forget what else they were offering. But I want to try them. And I hear great things about Celebrity. Gavin and Jamie just gush about it. So I know, I think that's what they just went on, right? The
I think so. Hard to keep track.
I want to
those two.
feel like a
You guys, it's every other week. I don't know what ship you're on. Oh, and somebody asked about Crystal Light. No, it's Weiler's.
We get Weiler's.
Weiler's.
We used to do Crystal Light.
Yes, we did.
And I'm very upset that we don't have it anymore because that was my favorite. I used to do the sweet tea. Do you remember? Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
But then Tops and Wegmans stopped selling it.
Oh, that's right. Well, they redid.
They redid.
I hate when they redo.
Redo.
Oh, gosh.
See, Sandy Holman says, Frank, pace yourself. Get a 6 p.m. reservation and stay until midnight.
Midnight, girl, I'm in bed at 10.
Yeah, and we usually eat at like 5:30.
Yeah.
We take the earliest seating.
Yeah, earliest we can get because I can't. I don't know how people do it. Like my sister's always saying, "Oh, we eat dinner at 8:30, 9 o'clock." I'm like, 8:30, 9 o'clock. There's no way I could eat and then I would be sick all night. I'd be sick to my stomach. I can't eat late. Can't eat late. Not happening.
I need to write something down.
Would that be on the section where it says notes?
Yes, give me the paper.
There you go.
I said I need to write it down.
I will allow you to have this paper. Jamie said they love the Celebrity Beyond. That's awesome. Oh, I saw something about Ninja Puppy. I finished off a plate of barbecue ribs while watching.
I hate you.
Oh, barbecue ribs sound good. We're having pizza tonight. Yes. Pizza.
Hello and welcome to Jason Lott.
Hey, Jason.
Jason Lott is asking, what was the most accessible you have been on? We've said it before. We'll say it again. All the NCL ships, we rate the highest for accessibility.
Right.
They seem to have, and the reason why we say this, I mean, we've been in some great cabins, okay?
Yeah.
Like Carnival, there was some good accessible cabins we were in. Royal, NCL. But as far as overall, the ship layouts are a little bit better on NCL for getting around. And the quantity of public restrooms is key.
Right.
Because NCL has a public restroom for
accessible
cruisers on every single deck on their newer ships.
Yeah.
Not necessarily on their
Right.
older ships.
But still, a lot more than other cruise lines have.
And the older ships, like the Gem that we're going on,
Right.
every deck that is public has an accessible bathroom on it. I mean, that's huge.
I just can't be on a ship that has 3 bathrooms on the whole ship. Imagine 3 public accessible bathrooms on how many decks was that ship? 13, 14 decks?
16.
16 decks, 3 bathrooms. That's it.
And it was not 3 bathrooms on 3 decks. It was on deck. I think it was deck 4. There was a public accessible restroom in the forward deck. 11 maybe, or deck 8 was deck 9. Deck 9, it was midship. There was one. And then in the aft on deck 11.
So you better pray that A, if you get to an elevator, it's not full of people. And B, if you're able to get to an elevator to get to the deck that has the bathroom, that somebody's not in the bathroom, because they're very limited. So yeah, those are the things we look at. You know, we look at accessibility, and the best, it's how many accessible cabins are offered on the entire ship, whether they are inside, balcony, suites, or whatever, combined with how many public accessible bathrooms. And in terms of the layout of the ship and getting from here to there and getting to some place and then looking, going, oh, there's no way for me to get there.
Right. Now, Midwest Katie said, doesn't the Beyond have those infinite balconies? I've heard they are a love-hate thing. And now, first, let's start off by telling everybody what that is.
Right.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
I'm going to go, I would love to know. I know what it is. Okay.
So, the infinite balconies, basically, instead of having a balcony, right, where you have to go outside, they have carved out a space within the cabin and added the space to the cabin. Oh. And it's like the window goes up, and that's your balcony. Oh. So it's included in your cabin. Oh. So I think it's great because you get extra space. And if you want to have a balcony, right? You want the outside. You just put the window thing up.
I did not know this.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Jamie and Gavin showed us theirs.
They did?
Yes. We saw the pictures. I showed you and I explained it.
Did?
And you said, oh, that's so cool.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
You're a turd.
Oh, my God.
I think your pizza, mind deprived.
Katie says, I went to bed at 4 a.m., so dinner at 9 is not an issue. Well, who's that sound like?
Doesn't say, wow.
Yeah, I could do dinner at 9 because I know I won't be to bed till 2, 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah. But, well, I might go to bed at 4 and then get up at 7, and then I got to have breakfast. It doesn't matter. I'm eating all the time if I'm on a cruise.
Yes,
James B. says it's also great if there's bad weather, as you can still use the space. In regards to the infinite balconies, I think it is brilliant.
Well, I want to know what the hate part of it is, because all I'm hearing is the love part of it. What do people not like about it? That's what I want to know.
I think people appreciate having 2 separate spaces. So, in other words, if I was mad at you and I don't want to be around you, I can go out on the balcony and close the door if it's a balcony. But since it's an infinite balcony, it's still part of the room. So there's no separation.
So when you irritate me, I can shove you out there and close
the door? No, when you irritate me.
No, I don't understand that. So when it bother me, I can put you out on the balcony and shut the door?
Yes, when you bother me, I can put you out there. Jimmy C. said the daughter is getting married next month. Hopefully, we can get in on the group after November 1st.
Oh, awesome.
Gem is our favorite.
I know, Jimmy. The Gem.
Yep, it's the handicap rooms that are going to be the issue.
Yeah.
So if anybody is absolutely in need of an accessible cabin, that's going to be the issue, because I know right now,
Yeah.
as we are talking to you, there are only ocean view handicap accessible cabins available. They're sold out of the insides, they're sold out of the mini suites, they're sold out of the balconies.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Regular cabins, they still have. They
Yeah.
still got some.
But that, again, you can see that's where the hard part is when we are trying to book a cruise, is that the handicap cabins are so limited. It's very disturbing. We could have gone on how many cruises? How many cruises we could have
Tons of
gone on?
them.
Let's say we had all the money. Let's say we had the money. How many cruises? Say, I'm sitting here, I got a bag of cash. We're getting all these cruise offers. You're finding all this great
that's the
stuff.
free
And every
ones.
time you call,
It's always the free ones.
every time you call, it's like, handicap cabin? No, sorry.
Now, Kirsten Skew said, when and where are we thinking of going for the 2024 group cruise? I am looking at going to Alaska for my birthday in July of 2024.
That's a good month.
That's a good month. We would love to do Alaska again. Don't know if that's in our budget for group cruise.
Right. Yeah, but 2024 is a.
I'm looking at lots of
ways
different
away.
itineraries.
Yeah.
I'm looking at lots of different months. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I would love to do the New England again. I just absolutely loved it.
You just loved it.
I just loved it.
Yeah, I did. I really liked it. I didn't get to go to Bahaba, but you know.
Are you still convention about that?
I am still kvetching about it. I'm not bitter. I couldn't get off the ship.
Bitter.
Because
Party
Bar
of one.
Harbor is a 100% tender port, no
Ninja
matter
Puppy said,
what cruise
"Did you
line
know
you
that?"
are on. Yes. Did you know that? Thanks for the plug, Ninja.
We do really hope that you can join us, Jimmy C., as
Yeah.
Wendy Hyde said.
Now, Midwest Katie said
And if I'm correct, Jimmy C. lives in NYC.
yes, because wasn't he holding a sign on the dock when our ship was leaving?
Yes. And was it the Jade?
The 15th or the
7th?
7th, 2015 or 20? Oh, 20 had to be 2017.
Well, it could, yeah. It had to have been 2017, and it was
Who's in on the
either
dock?
when we were on the NCL Gem
Ah.
or when we were on the NCL Jade. I can't remember.
I think it was the Gem. It was way before my birthday on the Jade. Yeah, but I want to say Midwest Katie says the man about the place would leave the window open all the time, and I don't think I could handle that. And Jamie B says the downside we found was when we lowered the window, because it was nice and cool in the room and was hot outside, the mirrors in the room steamed up.
Well, Jamie, you just have to stop looking at yourself.
Course correction on that.
Put down the Lucitane. Lucitane?
I don't know.
Lycotane? I don't know what that.
Locatane?
Lycotane? Lucitane?
I don't know.
He pickles himself in it.
No, he doesn't.
That's why he looks like a 12-year-old. He's got
I hate you.
the skin
Of a child.
of a child.
Oh. Allison says, if you do another New England cruise, make sure the ship docks in Quebec City next time. It's a lovely place, one of my Canadian faves.
See, I'd love to do that, except the problem is when they go to Quebec City, it's like it leaves from New York and it ends in Quebec City. And then you have to fly back international. Or it starts in Quebec City and ends in New York. Everything I've seen, anyways. I mean, there might be something new.
Check it out, check it out.
Wouldn't that be nice if they, like, you know, mixed up the itineraries?
Yeah, it would be. I know. Sometimes I'm like, it's the same itinerary. It's the same port, same port, same port. It's like, can't you come up with something else?
How many times do we have to see the same Cozumel?
Oh, I know.
What was that? Cozumel, Roatan, blah, blah, blah. It's like the same stops.
I know.
No, thank you.
I know. It's just Nassau, Freeport, blah, blah, blah. It's like,
See, I would like to go back. I'd like to go back to Freeport. I
know.
liked Freeport.
You want to stand under Frank's ice cream.
I do. I do.
That was the favorite part about Freeport. There was an ice cream place, and it says Frank's Ice Cream.
Ziarimo said, I still think we should all consider a transatlantic. Just saying. If we did a transatlantic, okay, so all I'd have to say is if we did a transatlantic, okay, this is what we would have to do. Because
Like a Valium?
we would have to, yes, because we would have to have an event every single day,
Yes.
right? And Frank and I would request a day or two off.
I think we always talk about how exciting a transatlantic would be, but the more I think about it, it's like
You're trapped at sea.
you are trapped at sea. There are no ports. You are on that ship, and I'm telling you, after a couple of days, you're like, now what do we do? I don't know. Let's go here. Well, we already did that.
You wanna play
there would
Yahtzee again?
we would really have to have plotted events and things to do to fill the time, because I can get a lot of downtime and but you cannot. I'm sorry, you cannot. You get easily bored and antsy, and so I can't see you on a transatlantic unless there's some.
I'd love to do a transatlantic, but I don't know if we could do a group cruise
Yeah,
transatlantic.
that's a lot.
Because it would be a lot of work.
Yeah.
And
Like we would really be the cruise director.
Yeah. For all of our
Yeah.
group
I don't think I
cruises.
can handle it.
And I'd love to do it on Cunard.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that would be the thing.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to get the tuxes out.
Oh gosh. Everybody's saying that Katie, Doug West, enough of Nassau. I never get off the ship anymore.
I
Yeah.
hate Nassau.
I know. It's like, ugh.
Sandy Hummon said, what did y'all think? Did I do that good? Did y'all?
Yeah. Y'all.
What did y'all think about the cruise lines omitting Bermuda from the transatlantic?
Oh, because of the
COVID
COVID
policies.
policies. Yeah. Still very strict.
I don't know. What's your opinion on that?
Well, it is
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is. I mean, they have their policies. If they decide not to relax them for the protection of the island and give up part of being part of that, then that's on them.
Oh, Midwest Katie says Panama Canal
Yeah,
from
from
Florida. Just saying.
Yeah.
Now, if we did a Panama Canal cruise, it would not be a full transit. It would be a partial transit because we would want to leave from Florida and come back to Florida.
Yeah.
Because it would be more economical for everyone involved.
Yeah.
And I ain't flying back from California.
No.
Is it California we'd have to fly back from?
Yeah. If we get to the other side, probably.
To the other
yeah.
side?
Ay.
Well, how did the transatlantic cruise cross to get to the other side? Is there a joke there someplace?
I don't know.
Wasn't there a joke about get to the other side?
How did the chicken?
How did the chicken cross the road?
Get to
Should
the
I
other
tell
side?
them my nun joke?
Okay, go ahead.
Did you like the nun joke? Did
I
I
don't
tell you
remember
the nun joke?
the nun joke.
All right. So I have a joke.
Oh Lord.
The nuns thought it was hysterical when I told them at the shop. So, okay, ready? So everybody's got to remember this and tell their priests and nuns that they know.
Run right now to the
Okay.
phone.
Okay, ready? So it seems that there's these 3 nuns, okay? 3 nuns. They're driving from the convent to the church, and they get in a horrible car accident and they all die,
Oh gosh.
which is horrible, but they were all excited when they're ascending into the heavens, saying, oh, we can't wait to meet our Creator. So they get up to the pearly gates, and out goes a hand, and it's St. Peter, and St. Peter says, you cannot enter heaven unless you answer a question. Everybody's got to answer a question. So St. Peter pulls out his book, and he calls on nun number 1. We'll call her Nancy. So nun Nancy has got to answer her question. And he looks at her and says, your question is, what was the name of the first woman on earth?
And she says.
And she says, that's an easy one. It's Eve. He said, thank you for your service. Welcome to heaven. Next nun comes up. Says, what's my question? St. Peter says, what is the name of the first man on earth? That's an easy one. It's Adam. Thank you for your service. Welcome to heaven. Next nun comes up, waddling up. What's my question? He says, well, I'm sorry, but you're Mother Superior. We hold you to a higher standard. Your question's going to be a little bit more difficult. what was the first thing Eve said to Adam? She says, that's impossible. How am I supposed to answer that? He says, you just got to think on it. I know you know the answer. So she thinks and she thinks and she thinks, and she takes off her habit and scratches her head and says, I can't answer that. That's a hard one. Thank you for your service. Welcome to heaven. Boom, boom. And if you don't get it, ask your kids.
Oh my God.
I know it was a stupid joke. Sandy Homan said, oh, which one is Julie and which one is Gopher?
Ooh.
For the cruise director. Because you
Gopher
said we'd
handles
have to be cruise directors. Gopher was a bartender.
No, Gopher was the money guy.
Gopher was the, yeah.
Yeah, was the, what do they call it? The,
Purser.
Purser.
Purser
That's
Smith.
me. Purser's Gopher Smith. That's me. Money man. Oh my God.
Jimmy C said that it was the
was.
gem that was him underneath the bridge holding up the sign.
Told ya.
Keith and Cheryl said, Keith, because I don't know if Cheryl can hear me. Can you hear me, Cheryl? That they'll fly to meet the cruise when it starts in Rome or Venice, etc.
No more transatlantic across.
No more transatlantic.
Yeah. Hey, Steve Bartley.
Welcome to the chat.
Repositioning Transatlantic has port stops. I met a couple that were on our Miami to Barcelona that were going right onto a different ship and heading back to Miami. Oh, that's kind of cool. One ship going in, another ship coming back.
Sandy Homan is doing a partial Panama in 2024. And Kelly Deneen said, my Panama cruise bucket list is to leave from California and disembark on the East Coast, making the time change easier. I agree. But I don't think there would be any problem with time changes.
I don't know. This time change,
I
jet lag.
I didn't have jet lag. Did I have jet lag?
Yes, you did. In case you're asking, you did.
Be quiet.
I'm just saying. Oh my gosh.
So what else?
Oh, I don't know. We got through the cruise news. We talked about the group cruise. We talked about 2024. What else is happening?
What about 2025?
Oh my God.
Can we go to Europe?
Oh my God, it's how many years away?
2026. What are we going to do in 2026? Can we
my
go to
God,
Tahiti?
Stop.
I want to do Tahiti.
Oh my God. Oh, there she is.
What?
Cheryl. I hear you. This is Cheryl. Love you and anxious for our cruise. We're dressing up for St. Patrick's. Oh, are we dressing up for St. Patrick's?
Of course we are.
Yeah, we have.
We're supposed to be doing kilts.
We have a few St. Patrick's.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be wearing that hat.
I can see it from here.
But we talked a lot. It was like a year ago.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get kilts.
Oh.
I think
I'm going to be in my chair, people looking up my skirt.
Sean Greggs was going to wear a kilt.
Well, that's perfectly acceptable.
You just have to cross your legs.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You can now.
Well, yeah, I can now.
Okay, why don't you tell them about that?
Yeah, I can now.
Dork.
Stop. Oh my God. I didn't. I wanted
Tell them the whole story.
I wanted to put a picture up.
Well, you didn't give me a picture to put here.
Well, you can go get it.
I can't go get it.
Okay. All right. Well, for my wheelchair, I'm getting rid of my individual foot plates, I guess you would call them. And I now have a one-piece foot board, which makes sitting a lot more comfortable. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I have so many things on my bucket list. So I got my foot board for my wheelchair instead of the individual foot plates, which always had my feet out to here. Hated that. So now I can have them together and be more comfortable. I got my ears pierced again. Anybody notice? Nobody said anything.
Because nobody can see it.
You're all fired. I'm turning my head. Nobody said anything. That was on my bucket list. I always had my ears pierced, among other things. And but when I got sick, all my piercings had to come out. When you're doing the MRIs and the scans and all that crap. So Jewelry never went back in, so that has been on my bucket list. I got a whole bunch of things. And so I'm ticking them all off. This got to be done. This got to be done. This got to be done.
Now, Kelly Deneen wants to know, how is it getting in and out of the chair with the footboard? So we want to tell you that we tried to get him an actual footboard that is made for the wheelchair.
Right.
But we were told that we can't get it because he would have to go to physical therapy and they'd have to evaluate him and we'd have to pay all this money and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. So Frank built his own.
I built my own footboard.
But typically the footboard like kind of goes like this and would tip up.
Right.
Frank's will just pull it off.
Mine slides on and off because if you remove the individual foot plates and you take those off, you have actually 2 metal rods. And so my footboard has 2
Imagine if it was in 3D.
2 clamps on each side, and so it slides on and slides off. And it has a back lip where my feet rest against. It's all in black covered vinyl. And yeah, so I'm very proud of that.
See, you know what? I just thought of something. So Karen said that she did notice, and she was thinking, did he always have earrings? Now, that should have been a trivia question. Right. You should have kept your mouth shut. Now, don't show him that. That could have been a trivia question, too.
Well, Dennis would probably said tattoo. Yes.
I have 3 tattoos.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Where?
They're right down there. Nobody ever sees them because they're just little dots.
Oh, please.
That could have been a question, too.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so anyway, so we made a trip to the mall Monday. We made a trip to the mall, and because we had to see the dentist. So we went to Dr. Bracker. Hi, Dr. Bracker. Went to Dr. Bracker and got...
Dr. Susan Bracker, she's got smiles for you.
And then we went
jingle.
Grease Ridge Center is right down the street.
Giant mall.
They took 2 malls. They took Grease Town Mall and I don't know what the other one was called. I forgot what it was called, but they merged.
Ridge Center.
Here in Rochester, they built 2 malls next to each other.
Well,
big giant parking lot in between. And finally they realized
they were actually like strip malls.
No.
But when they built them way back when, the idea was to have them as strip malls, and somebody activated a brain cell and said they need to be enclosed half the year.
Each mall had the usual major anchor stores. And then finally, they merged the 2, which is what we now call Grease Ridge Center. And so we went there. We had lunch in the food court. And then we went, got my ears pierced. And then, oh, my God, we went to the store. What's it? The sock store? Is that what it's called?
Uh-huh.
The sock store. It is loaded with 1 billion crazy, wild socks.
Okay.
Got to go back.
So I just got to say that Kelly Deneen said, does the tattoo dots for radiation count as tattoos?
Yes.
That's what my 3 dots are. My 3 tattoos. So I always say I have 3 tattoos.
Oh, my God.
And yes, they count.
Yes. So, it's funny you say Sandy marketed, I'd buy one. It's everybody's saying the same thing. Oh, my God, I can't believe you designed it. Well, I had several years of mechanical drawing and design in high school, and I am very visual. And my whole life has been 40 years in retail, where fashion merchandising, and also as, building stores. I build stores as a general contractor, working with all of them and designing that. So, took me months. My brain is a little slower now. So it took me about 2 months of designing in my head. And the planning process doesn't always work when you're actually doing it. And I did have to make changes, but the end result I thought was quite good. I wish you would go get it.
I don't want to go up there and get it.
So I might post a picture on Facebook.
Because if I go up there and get it, I might have to go potty.
Well, then if you gotta go, I would suggest you please go.
No.
So anyway, so that's
I don't
exciting.
want to have them hear me pee.
So so we went to Joann Fabrics, and the nice lady there helped me. We bought the marine vinyl, the black vinyl, and stuff. So I was able
We'll
to
show it to you next time.
Yeah, I was able to finish it. And now my next thing is I am going to make cushions, a brand new seat and back cushion combo, which are attached, that will go in my wheelchair so I'm more comfortable, because my wheelchair is 20 inches wide and it is 18 inches deep. And so, I need and so I have the pillows, 17-inch square, for back and seat. So gotta go back to Joann Fabrics. I need to get black fabric so I can get my sewing machine on and going here and get that put together. Mama didn't raise no fool. We sew our own clothes, we cook our own meals, we do our own laundry, we shop. We can perform surgery if we have to.
You are a fool. Fool.
So anyway, so there you go. So that's what was happening this week. Lot going on.
Now
and we did our wills. Tuesday, we had a will signing.
So now I can kill him.
So we actually we did our wills. We redid. So we rewrote our wills. So that is done.
We had a will party.
Yeah, we had a will party.
Neighbors.
We did 5 wills.
5 wills, all signed.
Yes.
In our dining room.
We did my will, his will, your mom's will, and then our good friend, her will and her dad's will. So we got 5 wills done. Again, it was on my checklist. A lot of stuff got to get done. Got to get done. Miss M says, I noticed your ear jewelry, but wasn't sure if it was new. Well, I normally wear small rings.
And I think it's a waste.
But because
you can't even see
because
them.
because I just got them re-pierced, I have to have the studs in. And I said I'm not spending $1 million for the initial studs, because in about 6 weeks or whatever, I'm going to convert to the rings. So you better give me the cheapest thing you got.
I think you should leave
so
the
that's
studs.
what he came up with, and I really don't care because it was the cheapest thing. There you go.
I think you should keep the studs.
Oh, I will.
In.
But I have other ones because I'm gonna.
I don't like those little ones.
I'm gonna have Donna order me some because I checked out some stuff and they're all different.
Really?
Yeah. So there.
Are they Little Mermaids?
No, they're not Little Mermaids. Okay. Anyways, oh, Kelly Deneen said that Doug just got a motion assist that propels the wheelchair. That's awesome.
You should have something like that.
Because
I don't have to push you.
my shoulders, I have issues with my RCL. Is that what it's called? My rotator
You have
cuff.
subscriptions with it.
That's an issue. When I roll myself, it has to be slowly and very short motions.
I hear the dogs moving
Not
around.
my babies.
I hear them moving around.
Are they fighting?
Yeah,
Did they catch a burglar?
Well, they're probably ready to go out.
Are they?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock.
Could be.
3 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Steve Bartley said in Scottsdale, Arizona, 2 next door malls
Same
combined.
thing.
Later, they built a shopping bridge over the road, Camelback Road, a major street, to combine it with a small shopping center.
Oh, awesome. See? You got to make it easier for shoppers. Nobody's going to be in and out of their car, in and out of stores. It's like, get to one place, but these malls are so huge. You would forget, like today, where you parked.
I forgot completely where
he parked.
It is ginormous.
He barely got home for this live stream.
I activated a brain cell. You know how I found the car?
Wow.
I realized that in my app for the car, so I have this app for my car. I can start it. I can lock the doors. I can preheat the heat or whatever. And it tells the GPS location of the
Oh,
car.
gosh.
That's how I found it.
Thank God.
And it had
I
this
don't like
little...
getting calls. I don't know where my car is. I'm like, oh my God, did I not tell you? Can't you put it in your cell phone notes?
Oh, be quiet.
Just wherever you're parked, put C5. Because don't call me, I can't help you.
But they don't have... So I could put C5, but they have like... Listen! They have like 6 or 7 parking areas.
Uh-huh.
And they all have letters and numbers.
C5.
Right. So it would be like...
Which C5 is
Which
it? This
C5
row?
am I?
This row?
Because you're supposed to do... This is what you're supposed to do. Because I had this conversation as I was panicking looking for the car. You're supposed to write down the entrance door. So entrance 1,
Okay.
C5.
Well, that makes sense. Put that in your cell phone notes.
I don't got that kind of time.
Well, then walk around for an hour in a parking lot trying to find your car.
I was in a hurry
like some
trying to find an iron
90-year-old lady who can't figure out where she parked. God. Oh. See? Katie, I take a picture of where I park.
Yeah, but that wouldn't help me.
C5.
That wouldn't help me because it all looks the same.
Or a picture of the entrance you're walking in. So you know you're at that. You know, as Judge Millian would say from the People's Court, your cell phone isn't just for dirty pictures.
Really?
Use it.
Really?
Use it. Take pictures of the entrance you're walking into. Take pictures of where you're parked. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a good idea.
It is, Katie. She knows.
Well, I like
She has her finger on the pulse.
I like that I figured out that all I had to do was go into the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross app and
Activate the GPS.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, your car is here, and it showed it on the map, and then it said, do you want directions? And what it did was it showed me an arrow. It was like an arrow pointing this way, and then when I got to a certain point, it went like this. So it was like, I was like walking around looking for it.
Right. Use a tile to locate your car. Use one of the luggage tiles.
Karen wants us to recap about all your tattoos and jewelry for the trivia. It's not on there.
Sorry.
Said it should have been.
The trivia contest questions are already written and done and ready to be printed out to put in the bags.
I have, Ninja Puppy said to use a tile to locate your car. I have thought about that, but I don't want to use the tile. I want to use Apple AirTag because the AirTag battery can be replaced.
That's the good part.
And that's the good part. The tile is you just have to throw out.
Right.
And the tile will only work if you're within so many 100 feet, like 300 feet. It would have done me no good because I was so far away from
lost.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Where the Apple AirTag bounces off of everybody's iPhones. And we were near the Apple store. I was parked near the Apple store,
gosh.
so it totally would have been good.
That's
I
where
should have remembered.
you should remember they always park near your favorite Apple store.
But you can't always get a parking spot there.
I know.
Oh, well. Whatever.
What was the site of the group cruise if we don't have Facebook?
There is no site. You've lost sight.
No site.
There's no site. We don't have a site this time. They did not. They started to build us a website, and it was atrocious. And we said, no, thank you.
We were like, oh, God, this is horrible.
So what we're doing is, if you want information about the group cruise, all you have to do is email us at
cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com.
And make the subject line group cruise.
Right.
2023. And I will send you the information of how to book the cruise.
And it'll have all the perks on it. It'll have all the details, the itinerary again, where's it going.
As all the kids say, the deets.
The deets. They have all the deets, the dates, the perks, the P's, all that.
Remember that we also have Cruise Chat. You can go to Facebook if you have it and type in Cruise Chat by Cruising with Wheels, or just Cruise Chat and it should pop up. This picture is the picture.
Yes, that you will see. Yes.
And
that's us.
Click to join and we will let you in.
I will see your request and I will say, I think I'll let them in. They seem reputable.
But it is going on.
Little after 3.
Little after 3. We have to let the puppies out. So we want to thank you all for joining us today for another live chat. Remember, if you have any comments, questions, ideas for videos, email us.
Right. Now, next Sunday is September 25th. We always post a blast from the past video, something we think that you might enjoy. And then we'll be back here for another live stream in 2 weeks on October 2nd, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern
Standard Time.
It came
Or
out
Easter.
Easter. We'll be back before Easter.
We definitely will.
Do you know when our next live stream is after that? After October 29th?
Yes, because then the next one would be 9. We'll be back. Let's see. The second one will be October 16th.
And then what's after that?
And then
Will we be live streaming
30th.
for your birthday?
We'll be live streaming the day after my birthday.
We'll have to
on
have
the 30th.
a party.
Yeah. Yes.
A birthday party. Everybody has to come.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So
It'll be for you.
Yes.
I'll wear a funny hat.
we've got 3 live streams. Ooh,
Wow.
October
I'm
2nd.
exhausted already.
I know. The 16th of October and then the 30th of October. My birthday, live stream, then Halloween. It's all happening.
Ooh, we should all dress up.
I know.
I'll paint your face.
No.
I'll put a wig on you.
No.
Ooh, we'll do Cruising with Wheels drag race.
Oh, that's right. So everybody, yes. I concur, Wendy. Everybody have a great 2 weeks. She is celebrating her birthday next week. So happy birthday, Wendy.
Happy
Have
birthday.
a good time. And we'll see everybody
Yes.
in 2 weeks. In
Travel.
October, a new month.
And travel safe.
Cruise often. We
Bye.
can't wait.